So today, one of my three favourite albums of all time, Kendrick Lamar To Pimp a Butterfly. It's just a pleasure all the way through, and the greatest rap album of all time in my humble opinion. Enjoy. Okay, so track one, Wesley's Theory. From the moment vinyl crackle to the sample of Every N Is a Star, to the funk of George Clinton and Thundercat. What a start to an album. Track 2 for free, interludes, is when you know this is a special album. I mean, nobody makes music and raps like that so quickly, so fast, so clever, so intelligent. Track 3, King Kunta, the best song on the album, the best song arguably by Kendrick Lamar. Just a pop classic, should be played on dance floors everywhere in the world like Michael Jackson's. Track 4, Institutionalized. Things don't change until you get up off your ass, man. That's my version. But what a lyric, what song. Nice little Snoop Dogg. Wonderful. Track 5, These Walls. A really underestimated track for me. It should be up there with King Kunta as a dance floor classic. Again, it's got all the right vibes. Maybe a little bit slow in the middle or near the ends to keep it off the dance floor, but what a song. Track 6, You. Song of two halves, really. Loving You is complicated. The first beautiful half, and then the second half. I've always thought it's sort of like a drunk argument with himself. Wonderful. Track 7, Alright. Loving this whole album. Surprisingly, the biggest, the most listens on Spotify of any of the tracks, which is surprising because it's not really a pop number. But like everything else, wonderful album. Track 8, For Sale, interlude. Who has an interlude that's nearly 5 minutes long? And who has an interlude that's 5 minutes long that's this cool? Nice little break from the madness of the album. Makes you chill out and take stock. Track 9, Mama. Not my favourite track on the album. Falls away a little bit, and I quite often turn the album off at this stage because it's such a long one. So yeah, maybe not needed. Track 10, Hood Politics, back on track for me. Very competent, very of that sound, very Dr. Dre. Snoop gets a mention, and how can you not bop your head? Boo boo. Track 11, How Much a Dollar Cost. Like the rest of the album, perfect in every way. Little bit more down tempo, you're going with the flow. How can you not love this album? Track 12, Complexion, A Zulu Love, is, like many of his songs, a song of two halves, really nice, mellow beginning to a fantastic rap by Rhapsody. Now, I didn't know before this, but I certainly have known since. She is fantastic. Track 13, The Black of the Berry, one of the best tracks on the album. What a beat, what a flow, what a song. Has absolutely everything I want in this moment. What good music should do. Track 14, You Ain't Gonna Lie, Mama Said. There really isn't a dull moment on this album, and it's such a long album. And this is another highlight. You know, what a groove, what a funk, real bass, just great. Track 15, and sort of the final track, I, which is what every last track, or sort of last track, should be. A summary of what came before, and this is such a special album. Wonderful piece of music all the way through. Track 16, part 1, Mortal Man. The first half of the song's good ending to an album as you're ever going to get, as far as chilled out, meaningful, deep. We're on our way out, but aren't we? Track 16, part 2, Mortal Man, the interview, or the poetry into the interview. What an amazing idea to finish an album, to interview Tupac, who had sadly died 20 years earlier. Just shows what a genius the man is. So my overall review for Kendrick Lamar To Pimp a Butterfly is that it's arguably the most important piece of music to come out in the last, 10 years. It just is wonderful. I say wonderful so much in this review because it's wonderful.